I was born on April 4th, 2003. I was baptized at age 2, somewhere around there. Kindergarten through first grade.
Hold on, wait a second. That's all April 4th,
Yes.
2003.
Yep.
You know what famous day that is?
My birthday.
Yeah, well, that's a good answer. So it's actually also the day that Martin Luther King died.
Well,
Actually, I'm surprised you don't know that, because, yeah, April 4th, yeah. All right, go ahead.
okay. Kindergarten through first grade. I started real school in 2009, not knowing what to expect. I didn't have much memory of kindergarten or first grade. All as I know is one thing that flew by so fast. I didn't know that my mom, I do know that my mom didn't take us to mass for obvious reasons. Not just because we weren't religious, but because we were little and we would make a ruckus. But after receiving reconciliation, maybe the following year, in second grade, she started to take me to mass. Or first grade reconciliation. Yes, that was me with my bowl cut. Second grade, I remember second grade religiously and mentally. I remember my communion. I remember going to mass for real and not just for time burning. Since it was my communion year, it was required for my grade to take a class for every Wednesday. Mentally, I remember solving my first multiplication problem. I think it was 8 times 2. Yeah, thank you. Third grade was fun. I was introduced to baseball and played for 2 years. Out of all those years, I got 1 hit. But I stopped after. Just everything casually happened on the Wednesday classes.
What position did you play there?
I think it was the dugout.
You played the dugout, meaning
Yeah.
you didn't play much.
No, not really.
Okay, and you got one hit.
And if I were to put me like a left backfield or whatever it was called, outfield.
Left back, no, well, what position did you play? Did you?
Left outfield, way
Left
back.
field?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you got 1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was T-ball too.
Okay.
Nothing religiously happened other than the Wednesday night elementary youth group. 4th grade is when I started to realize life. And it's
Oh yeah, 4th grade, that's when we hit that stride. Okay, so tell me about 4th grade.
I started to become more responsible. This was my last year at the school, at my elementary school, moving on to a different school. I was ready to move on, still attending Wednesday youth and Sunday mass. 5th grade, I remember 5th grade clear as glass. I went to school with a Catholic backstory, meaning that the school I went to was De La Salle, and they had to start a new one because Father Anglem Academy, which used to be next to St. Francis, if anyone remembers St. Francis, Father Anglem used to be, they got closed down, and with the remaining money, they started a new school called De La Salle. Yeah.
My school.
Yeah, and that school is for people who have ADHD, all that type of stuff. And I have been diagnosed with ADHD. I made real friends, actually liked my teachers, but that year I realized that things won't be always happy. I lost my first pet. His name was Jake. It's a parakeet. Yeah, I took that picture on my Nintendo 3DS and I drew a hat on him.
Oh, I remember those.
And I uploaded the picture. 6th grade, I tried baseball again. Didn't go well. Middle school youth group opened up for me and made me want to go to church every Wednesday because we got to have a lot of fun playing sports and all that stuff. Still attended mass every Sunday. 7th grade, in 2015 is when I started to get into soccer, and I didn't end up making my middle school team and played until I was practically blinded, but from a ball hitting in my face. In middle school, I was now in middle school youth group and not in elementary. I made real outside of school friends and did the Christmas play.
And you were Linus, right?
Yes, it took me 2 hours to memorize that speech. No.
Okay, and then that's your bird,
Yeah,
Blueberry,
this was
right?
my pet, my brother's bird, Blueberry. Since we moved to a new house, we couldn't take it with us, so we had to give it to my grandparents. And yeah, he died at my grandparents' house. 8th grade, I was pumped for 8th grade and ready for high school. In November, I took the placement test, shadowed here, and it was a blast. I was still playing soccer and fishing a whole lot. I've been fishing since I was 5, so it wasn't new to me. Where we stand, we made it to 9th grade. I love my life up to this point, and will continue to do things I love, and no one will change. This is me, like, a couple days ago. This was the Diocese of Venice Youth Rally, November. I don't know, some of you might have been there. Whatever. Yeah, that's my church shirt. I mean, it could have been any other color but that one, but I remember this was funny. I was playing ball boy for the varsity soccer team, and I left my phone on the bench, and everyone started taking pictures. They clogged up my what's it called? My memory on my phone, so I had to delete a lot of them, but I saved that one. That's my personal best scar on the curl tail worm. That was 3rd of December. Yeah, that was a go. Oh, well, we have a YouTube channel, so subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Wait, what is it? Write it down. I can't see that one.
Yeah. Yes.
How many subscribers did you have?
I have like 40 now. 40. I used to have 40.
My brother has 6.
Not really.
He has
What?
Minecraft channel.